What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of Crestoria video. So, those who paid attention to Twitter last night will see that they teased 2 new units that will be coming to the game. It's about that time. It feels a few days early, only because they usually try to not post on the weekend, so us getting the info on Friday and then the banner dropping on Monday does make sense. So, we're gonna hop in. We're going to break down the new units, and I think the event news should be in here too. Yep. Here we go. We got everything. Oh, that's kind of weird how they... I was looking, all I saw was SSR Lof, and then I guess they had the rest of his name lower on the next line. So yeah, so as you can see, we are getting SSR Tier and SSR LAPHICET, which it's okay. I'm fine with Tier because we only have 2 Abyss SSRs. We have Luke and then we have Mew. So Tier being the third one is fine. And I'm also somewhat okay with LAPHICET. The only thing I kind of have against LAPHICET is the last normal banner was Berseria as well. We got Aizen, so now we're getting Berseria again with LAPHICET. So I think that's the only real issue I have with that. I really would like some of the games that are still kind of lacking in... SSRs, I guess, to get something. But I guess most games have at least 2, you know. Let's see, Fantasia has 2, because we have Crest, and then we have the seasonal Archie. Destiny has 3. Eternia only has 1, so I'd like to see Eternia get like a Pharah or something. And then all the other ones, and then the only ones that are missing SSRs from any other game is Dawn of the New World, which there's only 2 playable characters, so it's understandable. I guess 3 if you count the little time you get to use Richter in it. But, so Dawn of the New World, you know, whenever Emil or Marta gets one, you know, it'll happen. But, that one I'm not gonna fault them too hard for because, you know, obviously there's not many playable characters, but Legendia I would like to see definitely get an SSR, you know, whether you're going to do Shirley or Senel or Chloe, I feel like those would be the first 3 they'd kind of go with. I'd like to see Legendia get one relatively soon. Destiny 2 definitely needs one, you know, do Kyle or Riala. But I don't want to go into it too much, but basically I'd like to see more of the games that don't have as many, and of course Innocence still only has 1 as well. So hopefully they start to do more on those, and then it doesn't end up being where we have like 12 SSRs for Vesperia before we get our first Legendia SSR, but obviously they need to sell these banners, so I somewhat understand. So enough about my little rant right there. Let's go over everything. So first things first, there's going to be a rate up for Mikleo, so I guess if you really want Mikleo, and you don't have him, he will have a rate up here, although I'd never recommend summoning on these rate up banners unless you're like really wailing out trying to max out characters. Okay, so it looks like daily and weekly missions renewal. So it looks like some things are being changed. They're being overhauled. So let's just take a look real quick at what's being changed. Looking at it, okay, so let's see what's actually different. Use the friend point summon 10 times. Okay, so they basically want you to do the free friend. I think that was always there, wasn't it? Clear 5 quests, clear raid, power up quests, gold quests, use support. Everything here looks pretty much the same unless they just altered the amount we get, but otherwise it looks pretty much the same to me. I'm guessing the only difference is probably something to do with, I think we got like 60 before, but it still looks, so 20, 40, oh, 50. So it looks the same for Gleamstones. And then weekly, what do we get? Battle in the arena 20 times, so we get 200 Gleamstones for that. I think that was 100 before. And then clear 10 rate, so we get 300 weekly. Okay, that's not bad. Unless I'm just completely wrong. Oh, they got... Okay, good. Okay, so that's what they got rid of. They got rid of the guild stuff. Which could be good and bad, because some people only do the guild stuff because it's part of a daily. but I do think it's nice that they're removing it because not everyone plays in a guild. Oh, and they got rid of... Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. They're getting rid of the... Now, I don't personally have an issue with leveling up my characters and Memorias, but the issue with that is when you get to be playing as much as someone like me has, you run out of Memorias to level up. So you literally have to, like, hold on to, like, a rare or something in the hopes of being able to level something up. As I started leveling up a second Emil very slowly because that was part of the daily. I'm very happy they're getting rid of that. I don't have to worry about going to... And same thing with characters. Like, I'm slowly working on my SRs in the in-between part while I'm working on my SSRs because I still need... I think I have 3 SSRs still to work on here. Yeah, it's just Seasonal Luke, Kohaku, and Seasonal Mikleo are the only 3 SSRs that I don't have at 100. By the way, I haven't mentioned this in a video, but I finally pulled Kanata here. So I finally have his SSR. I got him off of a ticket. So I was very happy about that. Anyways, so yeah, I'm glad they're getting rid of that. I'm glad they're getting rid of the guild stuff. Because it was just such a hassle for some of those. So this is a very good improvement for the mission renewals. Okay, enough about that. Let's go over the characters first. And then we'll go over the event itself. So this banner is dropping Monday, and it's sticking around until the 28th, which, if you know, obviously, February only has 28 days in the month. So it's going to be a slightly shorter banner, it seems. It's only going to be 13 days. I do still think we're going to get a story banner with how much they've been teasing, you know, Cascade and the demon form of Vicious from the last live stream. I do think we'll see at least one of them get on a banner, you know, around like story time, so around the 25th. So if you are worried about wanting to summon on that, like whether it's an EX banner or not, maybe wait till the 25th to see if we get a banner and then summon for Tier and LAPHICET after that if you still want them. Before we go ahead and look at their types, safe to assume that neither one is going to be fire or water. Definitely neither one is going to be water because we just had water as the main focus. So I would not expect either one of these to be water, which is a shame because Tier could have been a water healer, I guess. So I guess, okay, so light for Tier and LAPHICET is dark. Okay, so we're going light and dark. I guess we'll see. I'm going to assume that Tier is going to be the main unit. Okay, and she's not... Okay, so she is definitely a combo builder. You can see that right there. Okay. So let's just take a look at everything then. So Tier, her Memoria Stone gives 13,000 HP, 1,000 attack, 1,500 defense, and she gives 24% defense as her Memoria skill. So seems a little on the defensive side for that. She has 28,000 HP, 3,350 attack, and 3,100 defense. She's actually... She might be a little low on the HP side, but her attack and defense are very, very nice. I have no complaints with that at all. I'm glad that she's not just going to be a kind of defensive type. Although Light could kind of use a defensive type unit, but I'm totally fine with Tier being on the more balanced side. So, Innocent Shine is her Mystic Art, 208% damage, 20 hits, 1 enemy, so combo builder there, so you definitely want to have her at the start of your turn, if you're going to use all your Mystic Arts in the same turn. Eclair des Larmes, 110% damage, 14 hits, 1 enemy, another high combo builder. And then, additional effect, 100% chance to decrease attack of 1 enemy by 15% for 3 turns. Very, very cool there, I like that. Decreasing attack is going to be very nice, especially when light and dark is concerned, because it's always a double-edged sword with the damage you're taking and the damage you're putting out. So being able to reduce some of that is pretty nice. Definitely she's going to be much more useful on raid events as opposed to, like, the tower. And Holy Song, which Colette also has, so it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know, I can't tell on first glance whether it's the same percentage just altogether, but it is the same art. 50% attack up, all allies for 3 turns. I think it's pretty much the same. Additional effect, 100% chance to increase defense of all allies by 15% for 3 turns. It always seems weird to me when they add the additional effect, but it's a 100% chance. Why don't you just add that as part of like the regular thing? Why are there 2 effects? You could have just said attack and defense up by, I don't know, whatever. All right, let's take a look at our boy LAPHICET here, who is dark. Definitely haven't gotten enough dark lately, clearly. 7,500 HP, 1,600 attack, 1,450 defense for his Memoria. He gives 56% damage to Dark Allies' Mystic Arts. He seems to be on the balance side as well, so this is a definite balanced banner. So both, if you are lacking light and dark in any regard, these are probably some good units to go for. So yeah, 2650 HP, 3100 attack, 3250 defense. So LAPHICET's a little lower on HP and attack, but he beats Tyr out in defense by a little bit. Although just based on stats, Tyr seems to be the better unit. But let's take a look at what his arts are. Oh, he has a full party heal for 25%. That's pretty nice. Oh, I don't think we didn't go over Tyr's skill. Strong self-restraint. 8% attack to all allies, 50% attack to light allies at 20 hits, which is going to be very nice, because whenever you use her Mystic Art, that skill is immediately going to activate if you have her max duped out. And then LAPHICET skills to travel the world, 16% attack to dark allies, plus 10 to the overlimit gauge of arts type allies when healed. I don't know how many dark arts type allies are there. We're going to have to take a look here in a minute, but I don't know if there are really that many. Binding Order, 370% attack, 2 hits, 1 enemy. Makes sense, because obviously it's just his Mystic Art from Berseria. Dark Quarter, 140%, 2 hits, and it's 2 enemies AoE. So if you attack in the middle, you'll have a chance to hit all 3 enemies. And then Divide Pain, which is kind of interesting because, you know, a name like that would not make you think that it's a heal, but whatever. 25% restore HP for all allies, so not too bad there. And then additional effect, 100% chance to increase defense of all allies by 20% for 2 turns. So yeah, they seem like very solid units for their first. And what's interesting is, this is the first banner in a while where neither unit had an SR before getting an SSR. Obviously, the last banner, Gaius already had an SR and he got an SSR, and then I forget who was before that, but I'm pretty sure we had somebody. So very cool there, more models being added. And here is our limited event, the Battle for the Cats. So this time the event is actually starting the same day as the banner, so you don't get that 1-day waiting period, but it does last a day longer. So presumably the next event will be a day after the banner drops. Okay, so, yep, Tyr is going to be, or light, I guess in this instance, is going to be the main color for this. So let's just take a look real quick. Mizella's Memoria, 11,000 HP, 1,200 attack, 1,000 defense, and gives 21% HP to light allies, so a nice HP buff right there. And then L's Memoria is 14,000 HP, 400 attack, 750 defense. So definitely just a HP heavy Memoria where not too much is concerned for the attack. So definitely not going to be very useful in that regard. Overlimit gauge of dark allies increased by 18 each turn. So that's pretty good there. You can build that up. Okay. Looks like it's going to... Oh, we're back to the... So this event is going to be another one of those summons. Okay, and Mikleo obviously being the raid up banner, so he's going to be a boost character for this. I'll probably just put him in the back row of my team for that extra boost. So yeah, I hope they actually fix this to where it actually drops Princessias this time, because the last time they did this event summons, I think it was for the SSR Stan Memoria, it didn't actually drop Princessias, unless I'm completely mistaken, but I did like 20 to 30 rotations of it, and I was getting the same things for like 10 straight things, and there was no Princessias to be found. So hopefully they fix that. Hopefully there's actually Princessias in here to be farmed. because that'd be very nice there. And the last thing I did want to check was, you know, with LAPHICET skill giving to arts type allies, let's actually check out. Do I, oh, I guess it'd be better to go to the codex since I don't have every SSR in the game. But I can't really recall if there's any dark units. Okay, so we're filtered for everybody. Let's go to dark. There's not a single SSR, or there's not a single unit at all that... there's not a single dark unit that is an arts type, so LAPHICET's skill doesn't even benefit dark right now. So I guess if you're going to use LAPHICET for his skill, you're not going to be using a straight dark team. So that's kind of interesting there. But I think that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about LAPHICET and tier down below. Let me know if you're going to be summoning. And if you do manage to pull them on Monday, either on this video or on my event video, make sure you let me know if you were able to get them. Because I obviously won't be summoning. I'm waiting to see if we do get a Demon Vicious as a unit. If we do, I expect he would be an EX unit. So I think between the story and, you know, Tower Renewal and all that stuff, I should be able to throw at least like 5 multis at his banner, which I'd like to do. Because I haven't really summoned since... the anniversary banner, so there's going to be, you know, 8 to 10 SSRs that have been added to the general pool that I haven't been able to kind of go for yet. So if I got any of them unfeatured, I would definitely not complain. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.